Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of my channel. This is Sleepless Illustrator with another drawing video. If you guys haven't seen the title right now, we're going to be drawing Knull from the latest Venom, and I guess the last Venom. If you guys haven't seen the movie, I just actually recently just watched it this week, guys. I was super excited for it, and I actually do like the Venom series. So without further ado, I'm going to get right into this, guys, because I'm going to be trying doing this drawing as quickly as I can. So bear with me, guys. I'm trying to shorten my videos a little, so I'm just going to get right into it, guys. I'm not going to be bothered drawing my pencil. So anyway, the goal is to kind of hit 15 minutes right now. So without further ado, I'm going to get right into it, and I'll explain the video, guys, as I'm going along. So here we go. So first thing we're going to do, that Knull, he's kind of a skinny guy. His face kind of skinny, so we're kind of go with that like a little joke. So I'm going to start with his brow, guys. So here we go. Let's get his brow in. Remember, guys, I always say start with the eyes because the eyes kind of tell, where things are going to go. So I'm going to do a little bit of a brow, a little arch, and get his nose. I'm going to get a little bit of a bulky nose. Let's see. We're just going to be drawing his face, guys. So let's get his nose. Nose in. And we'll get his mouth. We're going to give him kind of a smile, guys. He's kind of a creepy guy. So let's give him a little high smile. So. And this is going to be fun, guys. Because at first I thought, guys, I would draw like the symbiote. But I thought it'd be more fun to draw Knull. Kind of a cool, interesting character. So that's, and I also wanted to do this, guys, because I want to do this position to show the difference in the eyes, guys. See, his face is going to be looking straight ahead, guys. So I want you to see how I change the eyes up a bit. So let me just get closer. So when your eyes are facing this way, guys, you want to do kind of a triangle, a half cone, a cone and a triangle. So this is the eyes right here. How we're going to do them. So the eyes change at an angle. So, and let's get the rest of his head in. And then I'm going to start drawing in his teeth, guys. So it's going to be like, just like Venom. If you guys aren't familiar, I don't want to get too into it. I'm sure you guys seen the movie, but I'm not too familiar with Knull, the comic book version, but I guess he's the creator of the Symbiotes. Something like that. I don't know if he's a symbiote himself or whatever, but I don't know. We'll see in the later if they do decide to use him. I'm actually kind of curious, guys, because to tell you the truth, I was actually thinking, what part of Venom is Eddie Brock in? Because obviously we've seen in the videos, and spoiler, guys, but obviously we've seen in the Marvel that they try to kind of expand him. They try to do the whole cutscene and join him in, but since it's over with, they just basically like Eddie went back and now he came back to. Let's see. I'm gonna give him a kind of a thin chin, guys, kind of like a Joker chin. So I'm gonna get a look. See. He kind of looks like a symbiote with his teeth, so. I'm going to shrink this down a bit because I'm going to get his hair in eventually. So. It's kind of like a slick hair, but yeah, I'm just curious to see because we know he's not in Tom Holland's. Obviously, at least not anymore because he was at first, and then the whole thing went down. Now like the future of like because we got Craven that's coming out soon, so I don't know. And he can't be in Tobey Maguire's Venom. I mean, Spider-Man, because we know that they already have their Venom, so he can't be in there. So the only one I can actually think of is if you guys are kind of curious in the theme, like I mean, curious about what like. I mean, I want to add to the conversation. What do you think? I mean, I assume he may be in Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man. I mean, what do you think? Am I right on the money on that, guys? Let's get his little hair. It's kind of got a little Elvis thing going, so we'll give him a. Yeah, cool. Kind of looks like a vampire, but we already have Morbius. It's Morbid time. Let's get a little bit of let's get his eyebrows in. I want to get those in. Got kind of little bushy eyebrows. Remember, guys, have some fun with these characters. You know, I'm kind of drawing how I think you look, so don't be afraid to add your own little taste to it. I'm just trying to get these videos down a little, you know, because I'm still getting, you know, people telling me, guys, my videos are too long, and I'm trying, guys, I'm really trying, so I'm gonna try to do a little bit more quicker. Just, you know, I feel like that's where my videos lie anyway, for these videos, guys. But the problem is, guys, I just, you know, more of a, I want more time to work on the drawing, get it just right. Sometimes it's not happy, but you know what? It's my fault, 'cause I'm always telling you guys to be happy with the way you draw, and this is how I draw. So, you know. And yeah, you know, it's funny because I was actually thinking, you know, how this franchise became so successful, and I'm always asking people, you know, and I said this just earlier, guys, how is it that some people become successful at certain things, and honestly, like, I think, and I kind of came up with this original thought because I think a lot of people who become successful, if you ask them how they did it, they don't really know. I think they spend so much time tinkering and becoming successful that they forget to write it down, you know. So when you ask them like how you did it, you know, they don't know. So he kind of has like some gums going on like Venom. So I'm assuming he created them in their image. But, and you know what's funny, guys? I thought this movie was, I thought what's his name who plays Daryl, Norman Reedus was supposed to, I heard that, then I guess Andy Serkis, you know, played this guy. So I'm not 100% sure. So, and don't forget to create a roof of his mouth, guys. So always do that, you know, and then darken it. Make sure, you know, the distinct other side of his mouth. Because remember, guys, when you're doing the other side of the mouth in this angle, you still have kind of a bit of a cave. So, mouth's kind of open. So let's add a little bit of a. That's kind of. Not like it. I'm just not liking it. Oh, sorry. Let me fix this real quick. And we're gonna leave his eyes blank, guys, because he doesn't really have a pupil. Kind of has these red piercing eyes, so make him look. Oops, I wanted a kind of a. All right. All right, I was just trying to get the nose right because I really have this. Just gonna do the nostril. Over the nostril. Give him a little lines for his mouth because his lips, he didn't have normal lips like us. And I'm just gonna fix his chin up a little. He's got kind of a sharp chin, you know. If you want to draw the neck in, his neck always connects like this, guys. So we can get a little bit of his costume. Let's just do a little. Yeah, that kind of cool. He's got these little spike things going. Ooh, that's creepy. Pretty good. Let me get a little bit of his hairline because I don't really like Elvis looking. Let's give him a little darken. Let's darken his eyes a little bit. Let's see where we at. See if we can finish this in 15 minutes, guys. Pretty simple guy, you know, long hair, long teeth, you know. Remember, guys, I'm trying to get back to my roots as a comic book artist because it's hard, you know, when you want to stick with a certain genre. But you know, any style, you guys remember, you can paint if you're a watercolor artist or an inker or a comic book artist, you can draw anything in any form. It's just that's how it's going to look, you know. Like this is how I draw, you know. So a little pointy ash eyebrows. But yeah, I just thought that was funny. I kind of came up with that, guys. You know, people who are successful, you know, just kind of forgot to write it down, you know, because you tinker with things. I swear to God, I don't like that nose. You tinker with things for so long, you know, you forget, like, you know, how did I do that? You know what I mean? I don't know. I mean, some people say they did it, but they just never like any specific, you know, I did this or that, but, you know. I mean, I always go back to Todd McFarlane because he was just good at just like, you know, doing things, making things look pretty, guys. That's kind of what he did, you know. At the end, he really wasn't like the best artist, at least from what he says. And he just added details and things that just made you cover up, you know, or you wouldn't really notice the things that that looked too weak, you know. That's kind of a good, you know, good way to think about it. So I love drawing characters like this, guys. You know, it's always so much fun. A little bit more details. I wish I did the chin a little bit more sharper. Because, guys, remember that I kind of did this wrong, but I wanted to draw stick out. So when you draw on people, always remember that the nose sticks out more than your chin. There's always should be an angle like this. So my chin should have been about here, but that's okay, guys. I mean, if you want, we can just, you know, that's kind of just to do correct proportions of the face, just to make it look like that. But, you know, just a little fun little note. So it's all right. This is a guy, you know, his face probably a little distorted anyway, but I just want to get the basis down. And let me get that smiles a little. I got a little time to fix this, so we're good. There we go. I like that a little bit. More cross hatch on that eye. Try to get that to. There we go. And that's just our quick drawing of Knull. Let's see. I think that'll about do her, guys. So, because really, guys, I'm going to be ending the series. I think, guys, I'm going to be ending the series around about 100 episodes. I think once I reach that, I'm pretty much just going to be, you know, tapped out. And I'm already going to be posting some other things, guys. So be sure to check those out. Delete these spikes, and I think that'll about do it, guys. You know, go crazy with it. Let's do this so I can sign in that. That'll be all right. Kind of has like this black shoulder thing going on, so just go crazy with it, guys. You know, this is not the time. Like, this is time to be silly, to have fun. You know, so there we go. That looks pretty dope. But what do you think, guys? I think that'll about do it for us. It's a pretty simple character, not much to really, you know, have fun with it, guys. You know, it's got teeth. Ooh, that looks dope. If you guys are wondering like why I kind of draw like Todd McFarlane, because I've really like modeled my style after that. That's just because what I've been a big fan of, you know, dark stuff. And I did like these movies because let me tell you guys, I like the Venom movies because they did come out at a time in my life. You know, I kind of like related to Eddie Brock at the time when I felt like a loser too. You know, he's a very relatable character. You know, and this one they made him sympathetic because before he was just a jerk who, you know, who did he hated Peter Parker and all that. So. But in the first movie, like, you really feel bad for him, you know? I mean, he was exposing a real bad guy, but, you know, he lost everything. And, you know, yeah, just kind of a little bit relatable. Just kind of guy trying to put his life back together, you know? So, and we all have all gone through that period. So that's kind of one reason I found it relatable. And, look, I don't care. Like, I know Carnage should have been rated R, so it would have been nice. But you know what? I like to think because these movies aren't so much as canon or whatever. Now, they can still do Carnage in a dark way, and Ghost Rider, and I hope they do. I hope they will see Punisher and characters like that. But I did like these movies in their own way. It's kind of like I like the Resident Evil series, guys, because of their own thing, you know? So, but I know it's not true Resident Evil, but I still enjoy them. I still enjoy this film, so, you know, I hope you guys did enjoy this. I found it great, and I think it was a great conclusion, you know? But I'm still curious, guys. Put in the comment section what you think he's in. I think he's in the Andrew Garfield. I think Andrew Garfield is still kind of existing in the Sony. It makes sense. I think Craven and Morbius are more part of that. So it has to be, guys. Unless it's his own series, which I don't think. But he can't be in the Marvel universe. We know that he just came back from that universe, obviously. So, and then he can't be in Tobey Maguire's because we already have a Venom. You know, he would have, you know. So unless he isn't it, but I'm pretty sure he wouldn't be. So the only guess is he's either in Andrew Garfield's. And you know, we might see more of that, or he's his own thing, and we'll see. You get to see the Spider-Man version of that. So anyway, guys, I'm gonna cut this short. Wow, we did it 15 minutes. I like it. So I'm gonna sign off before this gets any longer. One sec. But yeah, guys, I think once I reach 100 episodes of this, I'm gonna stop. But I'm already gonna start loading up other videos as well. So be a little cool. Anyway, guys, I'm going to get up out of here and upload this. I hope you guys enjoyed this quick drawing of Knull. And yeah, I recommend you go see the movie, guys. So enjoy. And remember, guys, be good, be kind, and most of all, be yourself. So just like Eddie. So anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed this video. And I'm going to get up out of here. So later, Gators.